I think having managers are a joke. You should have either a lawyer. A manager's my opinion for a manager. Manager is what? Is, glamorized cheerleader, pretty much. What do you need a manager for when you got a lawyer? Why do you have two of them? I have a manager and a lawyer. Why am I paying both of them to do the same job?
10%. Yeah.
No, but I think you have, as you said, from your experience, I think you went to something really different and really hard, and maybe
how much you pay your manager?
They take advantage on you, but sometimes
I'm the poster boy of taking advantage of.
Yeah, I think that's why you have your perspective.
I think that's why you have the
really
perspective like that. You know, sometimes you work with you get somebody like working with, whether it's a manager or a coach, and then you feel like at some point you might even feel like they're underpaid. Why? Because the service, how they are involved in everything coming your way, how they're fighting for your interest.
Fighter's friend. You know now.
It depends.
It depends for the service. It depends for what the manager is doing for you.
Yeah, for like
Francis. What is it that your manager can do that your lawyer can't do better?
No. It's two different things, Mike. It's two different things. Like we are in two era very different and two different sport. You know, today we capitalize on like building our own brand, like having sponsor. You know, we need that to pay our bills as well, because we don't have as much in the fighting, like for the fight check. So we need to build around. We need to manage our life, and there is a lot of things going on that we cannot manage it ourselves. So we definitely need somebody around to help us handle that, to go out the hustle for us. And that's what the manager is it like?
And a lawyer always have a fiduciary duty. He always has to tell you the truth.
Lawyer is
the manager's not gonna always tell you the truth.
Lawyer take care of legal stuff.
Not all the time though.
I mean, when it's not legal stuff.
Listen, that's all you need is legal stuff. You know, that's all you need in your life is legal stuff and your trainer.
Well, let me
I don't
ask
agree
Mike,
with
so
you
like,
with
let's
that.
say, and I don't know. So let's say, and I'm sure they want to. Let's say they want to make a movie about Francis, and let's say Paramount or Universal comes to Francis. You don't want just a lawyer dealing with it.
That's
right?
all you want is a lawyer.
Lawyer doesn't.
That's all you want is a lawyer.
He doesn't have any experience on that.
Yeah,
it's not his job. You have to give everyone his own job.
No, what kind of lawyer you have that doesn't know about entertainment?
Are you paying this lawyer a full time? Is it working for you?
Yeah,
or
pretty much,
what exactly?
yeah,
Okay, guess what? We don't have as much money to pay a lawyer a full time. So we rather have a manager over a lawyer. You're talking about it's two different business, Mike. You can't just compare those two.
It just seems the same. I just know oppression. Oppression is oppression, and you fight it all the same way.
I don't think you can find like 5 MMA fighters in the world who can afford to have like a full-time lawyer. No, you can find that.
It'd be tough.
No,
Again, the world's just
that's not possible.
The fighting now
is spending more money for less. Like it's more cut than what you should get.
Like his person is like 30, 40 mil, Mike.
Because if you tell the lawyer that okay, you're working for me full time for 10%, he can work for you. I'm like fuck you, you know, because your money is not that big.
I don't know. I think I'm struggling. I think I got a fucking lawyer.
I think your optics of managers and lawyers, Mike, are different because you're a person like you're talking about the '90s and what Francis is doing, building this empire, this brand. It's just he's almost in the fight entertainment business now. It's just a different animal.
And how many zero was on your paycheck?
Listen, when I look at him, I see a fucking superstar. And when I see a superstar, I see a motherfucker that could pay his fucking dinner bill and help his friends out too. That's what I see.
The real question is, my paycheck goes with that. Can I afford that? I can't afford it.
How many fights do you have on the contract?
Well, not much, but
more than 2. Around there,
one. Kind of like, yeah.
You make it fight.
I'm a champion now. I have extension and everything, so it's kind of like
6 months. You can fight 2 fights in 6 months. They won't let them fight that early, huh? Well, a year you can get 2 fights in a year, right? I had 15 fights in 1 year.
As a pro?
Yeah.
He said, yeah. That means 15 dudes were getting fucked up.
I stayed active.
See, but it's not up to him, Mike, because the UFC controls his narrative. So, like, for the longest time,
in the past,
he was ready to go, and they couldn't get him fights. So that's what you saw, that assault on Rosenstruck, that was his frustration.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't get him fights.
I have like 2 fights for almost 2 years.
When you're in contract, you can't fight nowhere else.
No,
it's exclusive.
And the one of the things that makes the UFC special and where they're at is their contracts are airtight, man. They have the best lawyers. So if you try going somewhere else, you're
lawyers. Not the manager. They have horrible managers.
Yes,
they have great lawyers.
This is the problem. This is the problem, Mike.
UFC got sucky managers. They suck.
No,
lawyers
they can afford a lawyer. You can't afford a lawyer. This is the difference. This is all the difference.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, I can't remember when I didn't have a lawyer. Even when I was
of course you had.
I was my team.
You had money for that.
Not having a fucking lawyer.
Yeah,
Mike, you had 2 white tigers.
You had money for that.
You
got money
for them too.
That's what I'm saying.
I've been
you
sued
can't
for
have
them
a white
too. Yeah.
You were giving Rolls Royce away.
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
We are talking about 2 different stories.
It feels good to give away.
Yeah, it does.
Like, we don't feel like we are even related to your story when it comes to money. We are not even related.
Different atmosphere.
We will just carry your back, work to the
I'm not
gym
gonna
with
let you think I'm not no gutter nigga. Nah, stop, man. I don't know anybody poorer than me until I went to Mexico. Really? Nobody's poorer than me. Fuck.
When you're talking about when you're coming up, in Brownsville.
Fuck no.
But Francis has seen that too, though. In Cameroon,
I know.
There's similar stories there.
Ooh, I don't like talking about it. I'm a monster. Ooh, I'm getting irky.
You start talking about managers and Mike gets fucking PTSD.
Hey. Ooh, start thinking about the past. That fucking shit creeped up on me. Ooh.